Final Fantasy Randomizer, we're back again. That's right. It's OJ Power Hour coming at you, episode number 9. Here we are again. It is
Woo.
me, Oslodo, with Jay Scheidel, ready here, waiting. Oh, we have a show for you lined up. But first, Jay, how things been going?
It has been going. School's out. I'm done. I get to sleep now. It's nice.
I'm sure that's a huge advantage for you, sir.
Oh.
I do envy you in the regard that you do get the time off. I do not envy you because you are teaching kids, and that can be a challenge. At the best of times, I'm sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's fun. It's fun.
it's certainly been one interesting long week. The Derby is over. The league is at its halfway point. We're taking signups for bingo. We're taking signups for co-op. There's a lot going on.
Marathons next week. We're in the middle of everything here.
Marathon. Yeah, this is a busy time, and we're here to bring you all the great news, information, and interviews, and anything else that we can possibly think of to fill an hour, or maybe a little more, maybe a little less. We've gone over the last few times, but I think we're okay on that.
Yeah.
I know, me personally, I have not really done a lot. I've been working on that secret project that you know about, and a lot of other people do. And yeah, I'm hoping to have it. I'd
Soon?
like to have it ready soonish, but I will once it is ready and confirmed, I will announce it here first for sure. You guys will be the
Nice.
first to know everything about it. We also, I'm going to say this now, it's going to be great. We do have a new ad to preview tonight. We do. We've
Oh,
been
yeah.
working very hard on the background. We have had some great people come in and do some ad reads. We only have one tonight, but there are several more that are in the
They're
finishing stages. And again, I will also say, if anyone out there wants to has an idea, wants to shout out, wants to read for an ad, come on down. Give us a message. We're
Yeah.
more than willing to take anyone on. You get your 30 seconds of fame.
The layout with the table.
Oh yes,
Oh.
the table. Yeah, we've talked about this before, where technically Jay is the move, technically I am the censor.
Yeah.
So,
I
We-
can't
I
flip it
believe
because
when
it's
Dark-
built into the layout.
it is because when Dark Moon did it, that was one of the things I remember we both said. It's like, does that mean that we have to be on this side and this side?
Yeah. Details.
Side? Doesn't
But-
matter.
Yeah, speaking of secret projects, there may also be something else coming out this week. So just keep your eye on chat.
Yes, there's a couple of secrets that are currently floating around. This is a very interesting time to be a part of the community, and not only that, right after we have an ad coming up. I believe is it the new one? Is it the new
Nope.
one?
Well, I'm gonna save the new one
No?
till the end.
Ah,
I'm
we're
gonna
saving
save
it,
the
so
new one.
You have to stay and watch the whole episode if you want to see the new ad.
Pretty much.
Sorry, that's just the way it goes. But right after our ad break, we're gonna bring on our Duckling Supreme, Roger McBain. That's right, he is here joining us tonight to answer some questions. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. I'm looking forward to this. I'm really happy that we were able to get the Duckling Supreme on, a title that I will never have myself because I got kicked out in my first year.
Ditto.
Yeah. Well, that's how the Duckling Dons want to run it, and I have no right to complain. They did a great job
I get it.
training. They train us up real good, the new Ducklings. But
Before
Jay,
then,
I think-
take a Wormek.
yeah.
Every day, in every dungeon, countless chests are opened and treasures removed, rooms entered and items stolen. Theft is up, your GP and items are at risk. It can and will happen to you. How do you feel safe? How do you take back the power? Warmech Security Services. Warmech Security Services are now offering the well-known Sky Castle experience to you, the home user. Now your treasures can be protected by the powerful War Machine of Lore. You want thunder, you've got it. You need a Cure 4 to clean up those fiends, we can provide. For a limited time only, you get to choose the armament of your personal robot of terror. Act now and we will throw in, free of charge, Stone Touch. Your death robot will have a chance to create your own Light Warrior Garden statue. You're not going to get that anywhere else. Crime is up. Trap tiles will not cut it anymore. Peace of mind is just a nuclear away. Call Warmech Security Services and get the robot you need at the price that's right for you. Warmac Security Services not available in all areas. Company not liable for damage to property or neighbors. Not approved for protection of families or children. Do not use Warmac as a flotation device. Warranty void upon opening of the mech.
All right. Once again, your war mech may vary. Just to let you know, some of them are not as good as others. I will say some of them are very,
I'm
very
glad
polite.
Classic
Other
Gamers had
ones,
a good experience, though. It's
he
good to
has.
know
I
our
can see
sponsors
that
are
right now.
working.
But Jay, we
Hey,
have amongst us a champion,
we
Roger
do.
McBain. Welcome to the OJ Power Hour. Great to have you here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, you were in a derby that I will say was probably one of the most crazy competitive that I have seen in a long time. And congratulations once again on winning the title of Duckling Supreme.
Thank you.
So how did you happen into the FFR community? I know that everyone has a different way of happening upon our little corner of the Discord world, but how about yourself?
Actually, I joined a pretty long time ago. I was just watching it, and then I just wanted to try it. But I
Hey,
didn't. I just didn't get. Well, I played a lot, but I just never
Yeah.
tried to race, I guess.
I just looked
that's
up member since January 28th of 18. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that's kind of the same thing I did. I hung around
Yeah.
for quite a while before I challenged the Derby, and yeah, this being your first Derby, gotta say that's really impressive. You went from just racing, I assume, just the asyncs and the weeklies, and just like, you know what, I can do this, and now look at you,
Well,
Duckling Supreme.
I was doing less than that actually. I was just doing the tournament flag set after the
Oh,
tournament, and then I just wanted to check my time versus other people. So I went to Discord, and there was a weekly duckling, and just tried it. And then I didn't know how to post a time to see the time, and someone said, I don't remember who, but I was just asking, how do I post my time? I just want to see. And
hmm.
well, you could join the duckling. Like, oh yeah, I guess I could. I think it's time.
Why do that now?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I mean, now you're gonna be, if you're doing the Duckling Weekly, you're gonna have to spectate and then put your time in because you're no longer you're now a platypus. You've earned your tail.
yeah.
So I guess this is kind of the follow up to that question. So the Derby, like the Derby and the boot camp, I'm assuming you had enough experience under your wing, so to speak, to basically just kind of already be in pretty good racing shape, or did you do anything special to get ready for the Derby?
Well, I did. Well, I practiced a lot during the derby. That's for sure. Because there's I know the basics, but there's still a subtle thing maybe. Uh,
Hmm.
like the Marsh Cave, I learned it last week.
Oh my.
Not getting the empty chests.
Hmm.
For the first 3 weeks of the derby, I had a map every time I entered the Marsh Cave to be sure I did the right chest, not go to the wrong chest.
Yes, those
And
the link
Link
chests
chests,
will
yeah.
have you stumbling. Yeah, yeah, that's a thing.
mm,
And there's more than just Mars. I think there's one there's a volcano has one as well.
yeah, yeah,
Correct.
That one's burned me at least once
And
or twice.
ordeals, but that one's easy to skip.
yeah.
Yeah, no one does.
That one.
No one does the ordeals. So so seeing as how you went the whole boot camp, the derby, the whole thing. What are your thoughts on the process, the boot camp, just the derby as a whole?
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot of fun. It makes us do a lot of different things. I mean, lots of different flag set, and there's a lot of different way to play. I guess like the not having make you try other things, like not having Nova World or the free enterprise mode, or entrance shuffle. I actually really like that one,
Right.
even though I have a very bad memory. I still enjoyed it.
But notes are for.
Yeah, that's what
Yep.
Excel's
Yep.
for.
So you found a favorite in all of this then, playing in different ways?
I, the entrance shuffle. I think that was fun. It's like a new way to play every time. So I really liked it. I don't know if on a very long period of time how much I would like it, but I played it a lot for like a week or two, and that was fun. It's like a whole new game.
Yeah, it can certainly change things up, especially if you add in other features for like entrance shuffle, floor shuffle, no overworld.
Can I
You
introduce you to
might end up
Proc
in
Gen Overworld?
uh,
Yeah,
well, you may end up in a lake.
Details.
I mean that
yeah.
details you say. Yeah, it was certainly a detail, all right. I'm not gonna let Shum live that one, Den. I don't think he's here because if he was, he'd be yelling at me for bringing it up for the 13th time. So, at that, Roger, what's next for you as the reigning Duckling Supreme? Are you gonna go into co-op, fall league, bingo? There's a lot of stuff coming up. Are you interested in any of that?
Yeah, I am. I don't know right now. I played so much last month. Now I'm taking a week off, and then I'm gonna go see what I do next. I mean, I'm for sure gonna try the fall league. That's for sure.
Oh, I
Uh,
I am sure someone will pick you up on the team
Oh,
very
instantly.
quickly.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
You.
good.
I mean,
Good for me, I guess.
hey, you know what? You won your derby. I came in fourth and nine, and I got picked up very quickly. You will be snapped up like no problem. You'll find yourself a good team, and,
Yeah,
and
well,
volley is a lot of
fourth
fun.
place
A lot
was
of
really good too. So
yeah. You, the
at least
top
in this
four,
derby.
the top
Have
the
you
top
been?
four in your derby were just deadly, deadly, deadly. I did Group B mostly, and yeah, I believe you were part of Group B, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, Group B, this is
But
dangerous
wasn't it
group.
like the
Like there was a
death
lot.
group? Yeah.
I mean, it was Fellison, Roger, Winfox, Maddie. There was a lot like that. It was to the end. It was very competitive. There was I think 3 points separating first from third. Like it was razor thin margins, but fantastic watching the Ducks learn. Just such a great thing to say.
Maddie saying the Thunderdome. Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, it was. Now, don't get me wrong. The competition gets worse every year. Like it's gonna get worse. Like Roger, now that you're a platypus, you get to sit back and watch the Derby and think, I am glad I'm not a part of this anymore.
Yeah.
As soon as you start saying that, congratulations, you're a veteran.
I think we have to have a word with Saracen to stop teaching our ducklings to be like beat us.
That's his motto, though. Saracen
Yeah,
says to all the ducklings, "We're gonna teach you how to beat us." And
they do.
I mean,
Well, every
the,
time we see a race of them, we learn. That's how I
We
learned. Really, I watched
no.
a lot of games, but so I've learned from the best, all of them.
yep. I mean, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. My first introduction to the randomizer was Spellzap versus CC.
Yeah.
The legend of
Yep.
CC and Spellzap, another fantastic rudder. And it's like, can I do this? I can, not at that level, but I can try.
Yep.
Yet, not at that level yet.
I I really appreciate you saying that, Jay, but I don't think I will get to CC's level. Let's be totally
Oh.
honest here. There's a
It's
reason that she has
that's
her
not easy.
Yeah.
no. No, there's a
Yeah.
reason that she has her own classification on the server as crab cakes. No, there's a real reason for that. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very certain, Roger, that someone will pick you up very quickly if you go into the fall league looking for group when it becomes available.
See, I'm
Boom.
just scared now talking about that Group A. It's like Fall League Group A. Now I'm scared. Or Group B, whatever. I'm scared. If all of them
Well,
got
I
together.
mean,
It
Oh.
could be a good team.
oof.
Ugh.
I mean,
That.
yeah. I mean, if you took all four of them together, yeah, that could be a bit. That could be
Maddie will join
rough.
that team. Uh-oh. It's half done.
Like, yeah,
Oh no.
yeah. See what I mean? Look what you've done. Look what you've done, Jay. You're creating our Bubble Soda Co. does not need this competition.
Neither does Trash Island.
Trash Island knows what happens with Trash Island. You have a motto, don't you?
Yeah. We make it to basically semifinals and then crash and burn.
We didn't even the Soda Co. popped very quickly. It was a bad year for us. We're coming back strong though. We're coming back strong.
But Roger, throughout your experience with the boot camp, anything like stick out with you? Anything like any high points, any low points, anything that like just you can remember like vividly?
Um, yeah, well, winning is definitely a high point.
Okay,
But
details.
also dropping my controller and resetting, and was not sure if it
Oh no.
counted. That was
Ooh.
interesting.
Yes, I remember that you had just finished, and your stream went blank.
Yeah, I mean, I was just so nervous and just dropped the controller while clicking done, and just
Mhm. Had you
Okay.
beat
am I okay?
Chaos at
Yeah,
least?
you were.
Did I lose?
Yeah, you were good. I did all the restreaming for Group B, so no, you were fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
better
we're just
after
looking
you
at.
beat Chaos though than right before you talk to Chaos. I've done that myself.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, yeah, that sounds bad. Can't
Yeah.
get out of that one saying, "Oh, but I was there."
Yeah, you saw terminated, right? Nope.
Yeah, it sort of happened. I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, we were the championship was the winter tournament 2024 flags. May we never see them again.
Yep.
Um, and you sub-houred it quite convincingly at 45-51. I mean, that is at a level that some of us in the winter tournament didn't
Oh yeah.
achieve.
That
But to
is
be fair,
definitely top tier winter tournament.
well, to be fair, and this is what scares me more than anything is first, second, and third were all under an hour. Like, what have we done? Saracen, what have you done?
Yeah. Let's blame Saracen.
I can't blame Saracen too much. He's on my fall league team. I can blame Luffy though. He's not on my fall league team. I'll
Hey,
blame
there you go.
Luffy. He says he rolled a cream puff of a seed. Well, Saracen, you were in the winter tournament. Me and Jay, you know those seeds were
Yeah,
really, really jetty or really, really garbage fire.
not wrong.
Hey Jay, you want to talk about that chaos fight again? Nah,
Yeah,
we don't have
okay,
time.
no. Anyway, so with like talking about the derby and everything, Roger, anything like that you feel that maybe you weren't ready for and everything you have? Like, let's give Saracen, since he's in chat, a little bit of advice. What do we need to do for next year? You know, what did you see?
Well, you need to practice. That's basically it. Test everything.
Practice.
Find something that works for you too, because sometimes since we can do the team we want, sometimes we don't like the same things.
Okay. Oh,
I
totally.
mean, that's good advice. I mean, a lot of people put a lot of effort into practicing to get themselves up to this. I know, for example, uh, Velison had a lot of things out there, and I think she and Windfox did a lot of practicing for those
Oh yeah.
seeds, which is it's great to see because I mean, if you put the time in, you will show results for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's also that I played a lot of seed, but I didn't finish a lot of them. I really like for me the beginning of the game is what's the most important.
Hmm.
So sometimes we just try push the envelope at the beginning, and when I hit a roadblock, and I just start over, and I learn from
Alright.
that roadblock and try not
Yeah.
get blocked that way again. Just to see how the seeds tell me how to go, especially the winter tournament. Like you have to read the seed. This one, the seed tells you where to go every time you loot
Right.
something, so you have to follow it. I think and that's the best strategy for those seeds. I think.
Hmm. Yeah. I
And yes,
mean,
don't try to go against the seed, really.
that's it. Take it from somebody who lost winter tournament matches by ignoring what the seed was telling him. If the
Oh
seed
yeah.
tells you to go to Earth, maybe you should go to Earth.
And just remember that your loot is in Marsh.
The loot is always in Marsh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing. Marsh is always was always the wild card, and that's the
Mhm.
flag set.
Yes.
Is there something? Maybe you better go anyway. You'll get a little money,
Mhm.
sets you up for the rest of the scene. So it's not a big time waste.
No. And the only thing that I think we can all agree about the WT flag set, don't go to ordeals.
No.
Never ordeals
Unless
until it
it's-
is ordeals.
Until
Yeah.
it's the loot there.
Never is. I think it only happened once in the tournament, but yeah, that was
I've never seen it.
no, it
You're
was a very
usually so
rare
done
thing.
by the time you can get there. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we also saw a couple of occasions where the Masa was actually presented as a free item, which
Hmm.
was rare.
Hmm.
Okay, fellas is saying that she did have one mandatory ordeals in practice, so it is possible, but
Can
given the
happen.
chest density in ordeals, it's what is it,
Unlikely.
8, 9 chests?
Yeah, no one's going there unless it's a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you have to have the ship
Well,
and the canoe or the airship. Yeah.
no, you still need the canoe. You have to have the canoe to get to
Yeah,
ordeals
you
because
do.
that strip of
Yep.
water will always block you. Yeah, it is one of those things where it was one of those things that if ordeals was necessary, no one was diving it till the very, very end.
Yeah.
But very important question, Roger, because you are now the Duckling Supreme. That means you get your ducky. Do you have
Yes.
any idea what you have asked? Do you know what you've asked Dark Moon for, or have you asked Dark Moon?
No,
Any ideas of what you're looking for?
not really. I'm not a very creative person, so I need help for that.
Well, I
Well,
mean, to
yeah.
be fair, he does great work. I mean,
Yeah.
for those that actually saw him do it live on air with us, it is a sight to behold, and he will do just about anything you can ask for.
I know
But
that.
I like to give the artist a lot of freedom, so I don't
Oh,
need too much. Yeah, yeah,
seriously,
McBain Doug, that would be great.
he will do it.
Do it in
I
an
will.
instant.
Yep, he will do it, and it will look good. I can guarantee it. I mean, I asked for my Setzer duck, and he did it, and then I asked for my Setzer platypus, and he did it live on air. I was like, wow, neat. But you also, as the winner, I believe you also get a bonus. You get a Twitch
Yeah.
layout if you're so interested. So yeah, you have quite a bit to think about as to what you want. And again, I can Dark Moon. He did all the work for the OJ Power Hour. All of our graphics are done
Yep.
by him.
Did the cooking channel
Yeah.
one that we saw last week.
Yep, he did the beautiful cartographer looking map for the co-op, which I am a huge
yeah.
fan of. I really like that. So I mean, yeah, he will do good work as soon as you poke him a few times. You got to poke him though.
Okay.
You got to poke him. But yeah, Jay, anything else you'd like to go over, or
Nah,
should we
just
move on to the old Pope?
wanted to kind of open it up. If you had anything else you'd like to talk about your experience here, just throughout the Derby, just anything else that you want to talk about.
Absolutely.
Well, not really, except that it's a very fun process, and
Mhm.
it's a lot of fun. Gives us a chance to get better, really, and because there's maybe dig into the site too. So I mean, I wanted to win, so I had to know things now. I wasn't just playing casually, where it didn't matter. No, it mattered. I needed to win.
Right.
Yep. And because of that, you now have a title. You are the Duckling Supreme for the 2024 season. So I mean, you you can't get much better than that as your first tournament. Not at all.
Well, and we
Yeah.
have Maddie asking the ultimate questions here in chat. How much did the McBain luck play a part?
It was some, for sure. I don't know how much it did, but I think that my first game it did have. I was lucky for the first game because everyone had a horrible Topher and I didn't. So other than that, I don't think there was major luck part, but that one definitely helped me a lot. The first game. I don't think I should have finished second, considering how bad it was for everyone else.
Topher is the great equalizer. It can
Yep.
make or break a run, no question. And everyone always says, yeah, everyone says that. And yeah, you say it until it happens to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the very last the last game, the practice I had for the last game. The first 5 or 6 seed, I would enter Topher with a Thief level 10 and Mages level 15 and run right through Chaos, no problem. Like, wow, this seeds are easy. What's the problem with this? And then the next five, I just nuked everything at nuke or nuclear.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like, oh, okay, now it's starting to be normal. I guess can't just go there level 15.
Yeah. Yeah. The rando will do rando things. Seen in numerous times. It will lull you into a beautiful false sense of security and
Oh
then
my, so much.
take it away from you.
Yeah.
Every time. Every
Yeah.
time.
But is it time for the pulp?
It's time for the pulp. So, as we all know, all the viewers know, when to talk about the pulp is the usual roundabout questions that we ask every guest that comes on here. Every question is the same except for the last one, which is custom tailored to our current guests. So, Roger, are you ready?
Mm. Okay. Yes.
Perfect. So, first question, black belts, yes or no?
Yes.
All right, I like the
Ooh.
answer. All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Tentative
I
Starting
don't
off
like
young.
yes.
it. I don't like it, but yes.
Perfect. All right, Vorpal or Katana?
Vorpal.
All
Oh.
right, we're getting
Yeah.
good answers so far.
Mm.
White mage or red mage?
The white mage.
Yes,
Okay.
we're going good so far. All right, fighter or thief?
Fighter.
Okay, fighter. Okay, I
Okay.
can accept that.
Eh.
All right, what's the one world that you don't like to run with? Proc gen, deep dungeon, no overworld.
Oh, I would probably no overworld is. Maybe I'm just not used to it enough, but yeah, no overworld is complicated for me.
Fair, fair
I
enough.
get lost.
I still haven't
A
ran one.
lot, a lot of really.
Yeah, I need to. I haven't yet.
You really should. All right. Favorite rando change or addition? Something that was put in the randomizer that you were like, yes, this is great.
Oh, definitely the boat. The boat speed. That's the best
S-
thing that ever happened.
Speedboat. Speedboat is the best boat. There was some discussion about that today. Speedboat, best boat. When you're just running a seed in general, what's the best flag to see turned on?
That one I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a tough question. There's a lot of seed. There's a lot of flags.
Yeah. I really don't know that one.
That's that's fair. We're not going to hold you to it too much. I mean, there's all again. We keep
It's
adding
like
more.
a combination.
Okay,
Everything is
and
such a combination, so
it's
it's hard
true.
to
It's
say just
Fair.
one.
Fair.
that's totally fair. Which one is worse to go get, TFCC or TFC Earth?
C, I guess.
Yeah, C is kind of annoying. I won't argue because you have the key. Um, if you're given the option to run whatever party you want, what would you run as your favorite party?
Like for fun,
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
I like the fighters.
go with the fighters.
Yeah, because I like getting all the loot and equipping all the loots, and they can equip all the good loots.
It's true.
So fighter, white, black, or what are we looking at for all four?
Oh, like well, if it's a original game, when I was a kid, I would play 3 fighter and a white mage, so I could get the masa.
Ah,
So,
interesting.
but yeah, but yeah, 2 fighters enough. But it was
Okay.
fun to have everything.
I mean, anyone who saw the ladder match the other night with the moss with 3x cows and 5 ribbons, yeah, that's exactly what
Ooh.
you want, a bunch of fighters. Which one is worse for you, Marsh Locked or Ordeals?
Martial art,
That's yeah,
Okay.
that's
yeah, because usually it's a double dip. So
Mhm.
it's the
yeah.
old double dip. Yep. All right, when you're on this 4th floor of Sky, what way do you go?
Oh, usually. Hmm. It's very random, I would say, but usually it's more on the left side first
Left and up or left and down?
and down.
Left and down.
Oh,
Okay, well, okay, that's down seems to be the very uncommon one.
very
Although some
uncommon.
people, this is one thing that divides the community. I will say. I mean, I'm still always up, up, left, left, but that's just me.
Right, up.
Of course. All right, Roger. What is one thing you would like to see in the future of the randomizer? Something you just like to see added.
Maybe I think it could be fun. Like maybe randomize where the fiends are.
That has with that there has
Okay.
been a
Like
thought about that.
like
There
being
had
in an ice cave or having one in the
Okay.
marsh or in ordeal.
That has been brought up. I will say, and it is an idea that has been tinkering around in my head for a while. But I'm also insane. All
I don't
right,
know how
now we get.
possible that is, but
Oh, it's possible.
no.
As Wildham has taught me in my time of doing code work, anything is possible on the randomizer, depending how much you break it. Um, so now we get to the two fun questions. Um,
Mhm.
the history behind your username.
Okay. When I was like 15, I think we went to a laser tag thing with for a birthday of my friend, and I didn't have any nickname. I just didn't have, but they asked us to put a nickname. But just before going, we watched The Simpsons, and there was that with McBain in it. It's like, damn you, McBain, and like, and, and it just popped up there. Oh, I'm just gonna be McBain, and that's it stick. My friend just kept calling me McBain from that day, so I was like, okay.
Hey, works.
All right. All right. So we come to the final question, and I'm going to be honest. I had a little bit of trepidation about asking this, but now that you said this, I'm okay with it now. If you ever see somebody on the server named Mendoza, is that going to be your new rival for life?
No.
No. All right. Well, there you have it. Roger McBain, the
Yeah.
forgiving type.
Well, I could, I guess, yeah. You know what? Yes, it probably would be. Now that I think about it, because in Free Enterprise, Rex Banner is kind of my nemesis. So
Ah. There we have it, folks. You heard it here first. If we ever see a Mendoza on the server, Roger McBain, he's coming for you next.
1v1. Good luck.
1v1. Hopefully that would be a great ending to a winter tournament
Be awesome.
or something.
Well,
Fantastic. Well,
I want to go ahead and add one more on here because we do have a mailbag question, and I'd love to get
We
a
do.
third opinion on this one because it
We
was
should.
really interesting. So, for you two, imagine that for whatever reason you have to switch your Discord profile picture to a Final Fantasy I enemy for a month. What enemy are you choosing?
that's a good question.
it
Yeah.
really is.
I mean, they got to go with the Warmech, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you asking me as well at this
I'm
time?
asking you as well. I'll go at the end. Like I said, I had mine pretty much as soon as I read it.
Yeah, yeah. As soon as we said it, you said you already had it.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. That's where it's gonna be. It's like, you're gonna put it all on me.
I'll
Are
put
you?
all on you.
I guess if I had to do it, I'd probably go with the Bad Men or the Chimera. Really hard call between the two of them. Bad Men because I remember them being very annoying in the
Mm.
but the
Mhm.
Chimera, I mean, he only appears in one place in the game. You don't see the Chimera anywhere else. Only in
And
Topher.
mine would be the Saria. One of my first Duckling seeds, and then one of my first bingo matches. The Saria came up as like, hey, that was going to be my grind that I needed to do to get through. And then we had the bingo match where we had to go find that stupid Saria. You had to kill like 7 of them or something, and it was like, okay, who can find this thing? So I kind of like the Sarias.
Okay, fair enough. I will lock in my answer as the Bad Men though, because
Mhm.
just big packs of them, nasty little things. You don't want. I mean, no one's gonna choose the Fun Police. Let's just put it to you that way. No one's doing that. No one likes those. And I mean, if Danny's out there, I know it's gonna be spiders of some kind. Has
Only
to
if they
be.
have
It's a
Blaze.
given. long as they have Blazer Nuke. Yes, Ale would. Saracen Ale would definitely choose the Fun Police because that sounds like an Ale. Anyway, Roger, once again, really happy to have you on here. Thank you for joining us. And again, congratulations on being the Duckling Supreme. We will see you definitely, I'm assuming, next year in the Platy Party. So
Yeah.
you do well there, and you'll have your platypus next.
Okay.
Hopefully soon in
Hopefully I
Bingo.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you in all the tournaments and following your progress. As many people have followed mine, and as people have followed Jay's as well. All right, well,
But is it
it's time.
time for the new one?
We're gonna put on our new ad, so everyone get ready for this. It's gonna be fun.
Good luck. Bye.
Lupa 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 lupa, 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 lupa. Lupa, 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 lupa. Lupa, 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 lupa. Lupa, 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 lupa. Lupa, 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 lupa. Lupa, lupa, lupa.
Lupa?
There you have it.
Lupa? Lupa?
Brand new,
Lupa.
just off the presses. Lupa,
Lupa.
indeed.
Lupa Lupa.
I wonder what it was.
I,
Does anyone know?
I don't know. Lupa.
Yeah, so there we have it. That's our first of the new series of ads coming out, all in Lefanish. Congratulations. It's going to be great for the future.
According to the slab, there were some bad words in there. Whoops.
Well, we didn't yeah. We'll have to talk about that later.
Yeah.
Oh, on to the rest of the stuff that's going on around the server. The ladder is past the halfway point, and Woo Bear is still our current reigning champion. He took on Fry Teeth the other night, and they promised us a sub-hour seed. We laughed at them, and then they pulled out 16 ribbons and 5 XCal plus 7s. And it's like, okay.
Didn't they also
Here
do
we
some
go.
edits to the seed? Didn't the mid-season champion also do some edits to some of the seeds?
Yes. The only thing that Woo Bear changed is he took the encounter rate down a little to
Of
6,
course.
which was nice of him. It's nice of him. I mean, some of the ale seeds were a bit high on encounters, but that's okay.
They're fun. They're fun.
Oh, you're not in the ladder.
I know.
You
They're
don't
fun to
know.
watch. And laugh
They're
at
very
you.
fun to watch. We have some matches coming up, though. ADR is going to do another match with Winfox using the improved vanilla seeds. It's going to be interesting. I believe there's also a Scar versus Guardian Marcus. I think they're going with the Alt Fiends. Once again, huge shout out to Wildham, the man behind the scenes, fixing the problem that caused the fade on Bubbles. But don't worry, it's coming back. It's canon now. I will re-add it to the script. I promise. And I believe Phoenix and Ale also have an async race coming up. I'm
so.
sure that'll be Mickey broadcasted, or maybe even full broadcast. We've done that before. So I think that's I think that's a rematch if I'm not mistaken. So that'll be really good to see.
Oh, sure.
Bubbles with Fade. Again, it was. I'm sure anyone who watched it heard it in my voice that it was kind of and Bubbles has Fade.
Interesting.
Yeah, It was discovered what the problem was. It was due to shuffling the spell slots around, and yeah, we once again Wildham fixed her.
It's fixed, right? Yeah.
Well, we also discovered that problem could make other changes, like avoid the no nuke nuclear code.
Oh, nice.
As well, because depending on where nuke lands, if nuke lands in the spell slot, say level 3 slot 1 black, where fire 2 should be.
Okay.
Say your fiend that's hanging out in Lich's area has fire 2 as part of his script.
Ooh.
He has nuke now.
Oh.
And it gets uglier and uglier after that.
Okay, I
because
didn't realize that it had something to do with the spell slot. Okay.
yeah, yeah, that's what was determined. Which again, Bubbles was not supposed to have Fade. She was supposed to have Exfer.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Exfer apparently where Exfer would have landed in the normal spot was Fade, so it got
You
Fade.
got Fade instead.
And
Okay.
yeah, and this did cause a couple of issues, but no, once again, we the devs have taken a look and we fixed it. Yeah, it's gonna be it's great to have such a really good team that gets on these things and fixes it really
Oh
quick.
yeah.
As much as I tinker, I'm not really 100% troubleshooting just yet. I knew what happened. I just didn't know how to make it stop happening
Right.
completely.
The background reason on why it happened.
Yep. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's good to have that. So once again, the Rando Marathon schedule's out. Check the wiki.
Oh
It's
yeah.
there. A lot of fun stuff going on. It's going to be a real hoot and holler.
There's all the info in
Chase,
chat.
Chase put the info in chat. On that note, back to what we were talking about before. Guess what? There's another batch of alt fiends in the works. Yes, that's right. It's time for Final Fantasy V to join the crew. There will be approximately 35 new alt fiends added to the pool. So yeah,
Does
I'm
that
looking
take you
forward
up
to
past
that.
100?
That will take us up past 100. We will have 100 alt fiends. So this randomizer will be as random as come. Again, it's
Yeah.
all on the beta site right now. Please go break it. Please. We need it to be broken so we can find the errors because I don't know when
Mm-hmm.
we're going to push it out. It'll be a bit yet because we are still finding, well, I
Yeah.
say we, people are finding errors. I know Saracen's been real good at finding them. We had that error. No, it's good.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
prefer people find them in the beta testing.
That's what
Channing
beta's
found a whole
for.
bunch of them.
Yeah.
Exactly. Saracen is
There's
finding
finding
errors in this
errors.
wild jam. You are correct. He found that great one about fighter can now learn level 4 spells, but never gets level 4 charges.
Whoops.
Oops. I always thought they
Whoops.
got level 4 charges. Apparently, I was wrong.
They not?
No, they don't. In the vanilla game, they only get level 3 charges.
Oh.
Yep,
I mean, it makes
they get it
sense.
now. It
Makes
does,
sense.
but they get it now. We fixed that. We fixed that. So yeah. So there's other stuff coming in the future of the development of the randomizer. Always someone working
Mm-hmm.
on something. Some of them are a little bit secretive, but there's always stuff there. Um, yeah.
We kind of
Speaking.
mentioned the marathon going on up, but as a reminder, there we are still looking for volunteers to do commentary. We're looking for volunteers if you are interested in overnight restreaming at all. Like we kind of want some maybe a little bit more veteran restreamers for that. But if you are interested in helping at all, let us know. We're looking for comms. We're looking at hosts, everything that we might need. So come talk in the marathon chat if you are interested in anything.
Yep, we always appreciate everyone coming out volunteering time. It goes to a great cause. It's going to be a great show. Yeah, I'm really really interested to see it. I'm hoping. I'm waiting to see what doesn't get filled, and
Yeah.
as per normal, if something isn't filled, usually Oslo kind of wiggles his way in, and okay, we're done. Hey, you know what? You create a monster, Jay. Congratulations. This is what you did.
Hey, take it every day.
Yeah, you're on the show with me, so you kind of have to.
Oh crap. Okay.
So, guys, guess what? We actually have time for the 2 parts of We've Always Skipped.
What?
Yes. So, we want to welcome everyone to our first FFR meme minute.
I wish I had
That's
like
right.
an overlay or something to put up here.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we've skipped this so many
I
times
know.
to so many of these that it's the first one. So, we decided, I might have decided this, I don't know, to start off with something that many players hear, but some don't know, and that is the infamous CC's Gambit. So, for those that don't know, CC's Gambit is the sky floor where people keep throwing the Vorpal out the window.
Hey, next week. Wait.
Next week. Little preview. So yeah, the chests, the 4-pack chests has been known as CC's Gambit, and I believe the reason behind that, and I this was that she had checked it during a race and found just it was loaded
Yeah.
with good stuff. And henceforth, it has been CC's Gambit. I will occasionally, and Sonny occasionally, we call it Thavian's Folly, but
Mhm.
that's just because I find that very hilarious because that was my first winter tournament restream comms and roll, and it was the canoe in the one
Nice.
box you didn't check.
And
That is CC's Gambit, and again,
we're talking about the
yeah,
4 at the top of that one, not
yeah,
the ones over by the
yeah,
teleporter.
not the six.
Because
No,
usually those
not
4
the
are the
four.
greed chests. Well, those 5.
Those are great. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
up
there's-
there.
yep,
And I think
yep,
the
the 4
Gambit
at the
was
top.
also because everyone kept checking the ones next to the teleporter, and then she went north.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, people don't like checking the 6-pack unless you have warp. If you got warp, check the 6-pack because it's annoying to walk back from that. And now we get to move on to the next part, our FFR trivia time. That's right, because because Final Fantasy as itself has a bunch of really weird stuff in the background. We thought we'd highlight a few of them. Today is one of the most fun things that everyone can do.
I learned this in
Lich
Winter
is the
Tournament.
Fiend of Earth. Huh? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Done a lot there. Done a lot in every tournament. Everyone loves to do this. The Fiend of Earth is Lich. We all make fun of Lich because Lich is Lich.
It's just Lich. Yeah.
But as the Fiend of Earth, why is he susceptible to Quake? No one has been able to figure that one out. But what's even more funny than that is you can zap him. It's not very, it doesn't happen all the time because Zap has horrible accuracy. Horrible. But it is hilarious to send Lich back in time.
Can
It
be
is-
zapped.
He can be zapped. I believe he can actually be zapped in Topher as well. And quaked in Topher.
Both. Yeah. Bellison, there you go.
Yep. Bellison has done it. Quake, well, again, Final Fantasy as an original game is together by hopes, dreams, and scotch tape.
Yeah.
Speaking as someone who's actually read parts of the original code, which again, shout out to Entroper for actually taking the time to disassemble the ROM and note it. It's like, why is it doing this? This doesn't make a lot of sense. But anyway,
Because it does.
oh, it's hope and dreams and scotch tape. Hope and dreams and scotch tape. So with that, we
Yeah.
move on to upcoming events. And the first and foremost is one that you and me, Jay, we were both on the committee getting this set up, and I think
Yeah.
we've come up with a really nice. I think shout out to Spellzap too. Spellzap was there. He really
Spellzap and
guided us
Danny.
on these
Yep.
flags. And Danny, like a lot, like, and not on the committee.
Oh, yeah. Always not on the committee. And Fizzle's always on the committee.
Fizzle is. We got to find the. We'll have to get the acronym when he comes back on. We'll get it out there. Don't worry. But yeah, the co-op is coming
Mhm.
up. Get your teams, get out there, sign up. It's now we will note you need to use BizHawk. You
Yep.
have to use BizHawk because there's a Lua script you have to download.
And
All the
all-
instructions are pinned
Yep.
in the channel. So if you go to the co-op channel, there's a pin thing there that tells you exactly how to install it, how to get the things working.
Yep.
I've done it myself. It works. It's great. This would be my first year running in the co-op. Krakenos are coming.
Oh my.
Crack your teeth.
Who are you teaming with?
Odoran. We're the Krakenos.
You can't team with yourself.
Sure I can. I mean, to be fair, I mean, if you and Jay, the other Jay that Dark Moon confuses you with all the time, you can go with yourself too.
We should.
No,
I
the
can't
Krakenos-
abandon my teammate.
No, you can't abandon Sonny. I know.
That's
I know.
Sunny, not Sonny. Nah, not Sonny. Sunny. Sunflash.
So I misspoke. I've been. You gotta remember,
See,
me and
so-
me and Sonny have been doing every single restream for the past.
So
Month and a
many
half,
like
so-
names. Okay, Odoron.
Hey now. But yeah, so get yourself a fun name, sign
Mhm.
yourself up. It's a great time. I've watched these years past, and this is my first time entering.
Mhm.
There is a looking for group
Yep.
part of it. So if you don't have a teammate, sign yourself up there. There's
And-
there. I can guarantee you, everyone will have a great time. It's real fun.
And just for
Yeah,
anyone who may not know exactly what it is, co-op, basically you're running the same seed. And so, like, you can split the world
same
up
time.
however you want. As you receive key items, it'll send it to the other player. So, like, let's say that you go off into one side and you happen to find the loot. Well, it's going to send that loot to your partner, and so you both now have them. Like, oh,
Yep.
hey, I'm going to go and kill Tia now. Guess what? Your Earth orb or your Wind orb is now lit. You don't have to go do it.
Yep.
So
It's a real cool way to play the game. It works real well.
Oh,
Saracen, you stepped away. What did you do? You keep finding errors in the beta, and I for one salute you for that because you're doing good work, man. You're finding all the mistakes so that we can push this out to full not beta. So gamma, we're pushing out to gamma. So,
yeah, oh gosh. Well,
can't
with
say
other
omega
things,
because that exists.
other things coming up, bingo. So if you're interested in lockout bingo at all, you got about the rest of the month to kind of get yourself figured out if you want to do it. Hopefully our bingo cards will be solidified by the end of the week, early next week, so anyone who wants to practice can go ahead and get on that. But yeah, you got like 2, maybe 3 weeks or so to get that figured out if you'd like to join us for bingo.
I signed up. I was second on the list to sign up. I can't wait. It's my first year doing this too. I expect to go O and X, X being the number of players I have to face.
Oh,
It's gonna be great though.
bingo is just so fun because you get to do different stuff. Like, yeah, why would you go and you fight like 10 Sarias? Seriously, why would you do that?
Don't say it. You're thinking it. Don't say it. Say it. Because everyone. It's always on every bingo card. Throw the Vorpal out the window.
Yeah, throw the Vorpal
And
out.
then that
Sell a ribbon.
Yeah, and that's the one time it rolls +5.
Yeah,
And everyone
always is.
wants it.
Always is.
Yep,
Or, you
or
know,
throwing the moss out the window.
Wear only negative equipment, or wear only positive equipment, or get one spell of every level.
I remember back in the day when some of the weeklies used to have you do that too.
Yeah,
Those are classic weeklies too.
the crazy one is
I
to
would
see one of every element.
Oh yeah, I
'Cause
remember
now you
that
gotta figure
one.
out what's poison, what's time, what's status.
Do you? Oh come on, you must know that by now.
Yeah, I look at the bingo card where it tells you.
Oh, what? Okay, well tell me what's Quad X?
Bye.
Quad X is death.
Zap
Zap is time.
Okay, how can I turn off my camera? See ya.
You're the one hosting, so please don't. We don't want to cut early. We can cut late. Don't cut early. As we mentioned before, the ladder is past the halfway point, but you can still sign up. You can still get points. You can still challenge people. Yeah, you can. By all means, come on,
Yeah.
join us. Run some ale seeds.
And then the small little spoiler I'm going to give out about a week ahead of time is if you happen to know anyone who may have won a tournament a time or two around here, you might want to talk to them sometime soon. All I'm going to say.
What defines a win?
Just if you have a champion role. I don't know what who what when where. Okay.
I can give myself that role. I think.
Get champions to kind of figure out if they want to do something. Okay. Anyway, what's up?
Poke. You poke a lot. Anyway, that's very interesting that you do that because you're. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what secrets you have to reveal, as I'm sure many people are looking forward to revealing the secrets that I have in store for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Wow. One great thing, as I said, one great thing about FFR, there's always something new. There's always something being worked on.
Something
Again,
around the
shout outs
corner.
to.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You got to shout out everyone that's behind the scenes doing work. That's the planning committees, the leadership team, the devs. Like, I've seen what's on the dev Discord server, and
Oh, yeah.
there's a lot of stuff goes on, a lot of fixes, and you know, and it's a very small group of individuals that does a lot of the work on the randomizer to keep it together.
Well, just getting to see backstage here a little bit, just so many people do so much. It's amazing.
Oh yeah. There are a lot of people step up, and if you want a role to do something, I mean, by all means,
Yeah.
go for it. You never know what's going to happen. You really don't.
You have to jump in as crazy as we do, but if you are interested in anything, let us know. Someone will be here to help you out and set it up for you.
Yeah, don't be as crazy as the two of us.
Please.
Please
don't.
Your results may vary. Let's put it to you that way. I am I went from a year ago being 4th place in the Derby to now
Be crazier.
hosting the Power. Yeah, now it'd be crazier. No, don't worry. Don't you worry. When and if I finish my project, there will be some craziness that will
Mm-hmm.
happen. If it works, and
Oh,
if it works well enough that I can proceed to part 2, it's going to be a really interesting time on the randomizer. It
there's
will
going to be some
be
craziness happening here in just a week or so whenever
that
our
that
thing
too.
happens. It's going to be
That's gonna
ridiculous.
be
Good luck.
Saracen, that sounds delightfully exciting.
Yeah,
That's great
thank
times. But
you.
again, that's Saracen. That's that
Yeah.
he's behind the scenes work. There's always someone doing something. I
We
mean,
we sit
he
around and yap and he's working.
I mean, to be fair,
Fair.
he's also breaking stuff. He's good at it though. Hey, if it wasn't for him pointing out that the knight doesn't get level 4 charges, he was very annoyed, I can imagine, something, and then would never be able to cast it.
Mm-hmm.
As
That'd be
Dark Moon
awesome
said,
if you know, hey, you can learn Fade at level 4, but you don't get it. Or Life 2, you know? Yeah.
just remember, if you keep the permissions the same on a knight, you can activate the random level 4 spell slot. I'm particularly proud of that one. Your knight will learn charges of level 4, but a random slot will be assigned to that knight. So it could be something great. Level 4 could roll with Fade, Life 2, Heal 3, and Lamp. And you end up with slot 4.
At least Lamp might be useful. Like, it could be A Fire.
I suppose a fire.
Who
It
uses
could
A
be
Fire?
a fire, a ice, a lit. Could be a lot of those things. But
Yeah.
in the end, yeah, there's a lot of people behind the scenes do a lot of good work, and I really want to give my thanks to all of them,
Mm-hmm.
to the devs, to the leadership team. There you go. Seriously, that Black Knight turned on, and level 4 was Saber and Lock too.
Nintendo
There you
Power
go.
uses A Fire. Nintendo Power did a lot of things.
It.
We don't talk about Nintendo Power.
Generally annoying. Oh, come on, Saracen. That's awesome. Unless you didn't have the spell charges. If you didn't have the spell charges, I apologize. That was on me. That was on me. We fixed it. We did fix
Yeah.
it. I promise. That one was
But,
a
good sir,
lovely.
is it about
Yeah,
time to start wrapping things up here?
we did. So once again, we will do our usual close out. So the mailbag. Yeah, I thought that was the one, Saracen. I thought so. Yeah, don't worry. I can understand now why you were annoyed. I get it. I totally get it. But the mailbag is still posted in the channel by all means. If you
Yep.
have questions for us or our guests, by all means, put them in there. We will add them to the whole thing. Once again, we have loads of content planned out for the future. There will be some great guests coming on. There'll be some fun times. There was a great, seems to be a great turnout for our first OJ Power Hour special. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, there's more plans of those in the future. I'm hoping we can
And
get a round table on here at some point,
yep.
talking about how the Vorpal is the best sword in the game.
Okay, I can mute you. I did it once. I can do it again.
Yeah, I know. But very, very important. Next
Yes.
week is our big week, Jay. It's our big one.
So we will be
Bergen?
having on Kristen from the Liam Foundation for the marathon to talk about all the good things they do.
Absolutely. This one is one you don't want to miss. It is gonna. I'm very excited for this. This is very important to the community. It's very important to me personally. This is a great thing to have on there, and I'm happy that we were able to get someone to come on.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. And yeah, by all means tune in. Come talk. If you
And
if you have questions about the Liam Foundation, anything you want to know, add them to the mailbag. We will be
please.
sure to announce them. Absolutely.
And then stick around all week for the marathon. And I think the week afterwards, we're still going to have some marathon stuff going on. So
I believe we are going to have a little bit more marathon stuff going on
Yeah.
after the end of that week, and then after that, we still have a lot planned in the future. Don't
Yeah.
you worry. We literally are not running out of ideas.
Still think we have about
But
a month planned out. It's awesome.
We probably have a little bit more than that, depending on things.
Yeah.
Now I will say, thank you, Classic Gamer. Thank you, Fellison, for the Vorpal being, for me, speaking the truth about how great the Vorpal is and how it always should be in your inventory.
Okay, server mute. Where is it?
Hey, come on. Can't mute the mods. But yeah, join us again next week, same time, same channel. Big show coming up. It's going to be great. I want to once again thank everybody who tuned in. I
Mhm.
want to thank the entire leadership community of the FFR for letting us A, use the channel, and B, having a show. Thank you, Roger, for coming on and answering some questions, and hopefully had a good time doing it. And yeah, we will be back here next week, same time, same place.
Ooh, see you guys.